Dude, when I was in college, when I was a freshman in college, there was this girl in my dorm complex that had a train ran on her by guys at a party in front of other people.
Was it a platoon or a squad? Coast Guard or?
I remember when I heard that, I was like, I think that was the most disgusted I maybe had ever been in my life. It was so gnarly. Like, how would you feel if you found out that a girl had like a threesome or a foursome with a number of other guys?
A girl I'm interested in?
Yeah, like, okay.
Like if it's just some random chick.
A girl that you're interested in. I wasn't interested in this woman, by the way. But
so then why did it bother you?
That I would not want to date her.
Why did it bother me?
Because
I'm just thinking to myself, dude, that's somebody's daughter, and she's getting a train
it
ran
doesn't
on her
bother,
at a party.
like, stuff like that just, like, doesn't bother me if I'm not, like, I don't know, I just wouldn't care. Like, she's doing whoever
if it happens to someone else, I don't care.
They're, like, doing their own thing. Like, they don't affect me. Like, I don't know. It just, like, wouldn't bother me.
I still find it gross.
But I see your personality.
It would be...
I have a strong disgust response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
would feel...
completely agree.
Yeah. I'd feel like that's kind of gross.
Kind of?
Fathers are the ultimate
I'm very, very.
Like, you meet this girl, she's perfect. She's got the beef curtains, she's 4'11", super passionate about your podcast. You find out a train had been ran on her.
No. It's done. I can't do it. Okay. Can't do it.
Dang.
Can't do it.
Yep.
No, well, I mean, I feel like I'm pretty extreme with it. Like, even on a first date, when, of course, like, you've just met me, there's clearly no expectation of commitment or anything. If I find out on a first date that you've recently had sex with another dude, even before you even met me, I'm already like, ugh.
Yep.
Like, bro, there needs to be I don't know what the minimum is. At least 3 months.
So you guys are very
preferably
intimate people, for sure. Like, sex is very important and intimate, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like the most sacred thing that you can do with another person, you know.
So I have a question. What is like an acceptable body count for a woman to have?
0.
So virgins, then that's what you guys are. Like,
that would be the ultimate.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate, but
the lower the better.
The lower the better.
Okay, would you feel the
Like,
same
what
way
range?
towards a man though? Like do you think
What's an acceptable body count for a man?
Yeah.
I personally speak out against male promiscuity. I think one of the worst problems in our world is promiscuity in general. I don't support dudes like sleeping with a ton of women. Mm-hmm. Like somebody close to me recently was telling me that he's talking to a girl. He's gonna have to leave California soon, and like this girl is like, she really likes him, and he like kind of doesn't care about her that much. He was like, yeah, I think I might go stay over at her place tonight. I was like, bro, but you're going to leave California and this girl's like in love. It's going to hurt her, you know? Like a lot of guys are like, if a guy has a high body count, dudes will be like, dude, nice. I think it's degenerate.
Like, it's still like a hot girl, go for it. Like,
yeah, I think it's degenerate, personally.
It's like contributing to the problem with women as well.
Exactly. This is like one of the problems I have with like the red pill sphere as a whole is you've got to like a lot of influencers that are like, yeah, women with high body counts are bad, but also you as a man should go get laid as much as humanly possible. It's like, bro, you're literally advocating for men to contribute to the problem that you're calling out.
Yeah, it should be like an equal situation.
Yeah.
There are some differences, though, insofar as there's a small proportion of men who can be promiscuous as compared to the proportion of women who have the capacity and capability to be promiscuous, because almost any woman, if she was so inclined, could be a slut, but not every guy can be a slut. Like, it takes a certain degree of either look, status, or charisma for a guy to get laid, whereas there's more women who can be promiscuous or have the capacity for promiscuity than it is the case for men. So there is a differential. There is a differential.
But even
there.
an ugly dude is still going to try his hardest to be a slut if he wants to be.
Yeah, he might
if he wants to. He
but
it's going to be much
to his level of ugliness.
But
it's going to be much harder for him to do that though than for a woman who's at the same level of ugliness.
Yeah, like if you take
is the point that he's making.
If you take, like, we had a woman on the show, I mentioned her earlier on. This is the woman who had slept with 5 guys in a night, and she did that for like weeks on end. She was.
Where's her father, dude?
Unremarkable looking, overweight. Her looks equivalent, like if she had a brother who looked like her equivalent, whatever, or just her looks equivalent, would not be capable of sleeping with 5 women in a day. In order to sleep with 5 women in a day, you need to be Drake. you need to like
Dan Bilzerian.
that is like the top
Loose Pussy Energy
0.001%
donated
of
$99. There's bunch of red flag cappers at the table equals wears war helmets, blanket sweaters, blue neck yogas, dollar store capping Alicia Keys wannabe, cake face, capping granny, weirdo white blouse, pink nut job, fake nose blondie.
What the
Hashtag get the rocks number 304s.
Hashtag get the rocks.
Okay.